On October 3rd, one of the most powerful typhoons in recent history struck the East China Sea, leaving Taiwan reeling under its destructive impact. Typhoon Krathon, classified as a Category 4 storm, made landfall on Taiwan's southern coast, unleashing nature's wrath in a formidable display of power that left the island struggling to recover. In Kaohsiung City, extensive damage was reported as the city faced flooding of equipment, shattered classroom windows, collapsed walls, blown off doors, and uprooted trees across school grounds. The storm's fierce winds toppled motorcycles, crumpled scaffolding, and tore roofs from buildings, leaving scenes of destruction across the city as the typhoon continued its path across the Taiwan Strait toward the Chinese mainland. The storm made landfall at 12:40 p.m. in the town of Gangshan, with sustained winds of 173 kilometers per hour, while gusts soared to a terrifying 109 kilometers per hour. In response, authorities mobilized emergency resources, shutting down schools and government offices across the western coast and evacuating thousands of residents from high-risk areas. Despite these precautions, the devastation was severe. At least 2 lives were lost, 2 people went missing, and 123 individuals suffered injuries as Typhoon Krathon tore through the southern region. Kaohsiung, a bustling metropolis home to approximately 2.7 million people, bore the brunt of the typhoon. The city's residents received urgent text alerts warning them to seek shelter immediately as gusts exceeding 160 kilometers per hour bore down upon them. Kaohsiung's port, a vital economic hub, was especially battered, with gusts reaching record-breaking speeds of 220 kilometers per hour, leaving both officials and residents astounded by the typhoon's raw power. The scenes of devastation across southern Taiwan were nothing short of apocalyptic. Motorcycles were flung about like toys, scaffolding structures crumbled, and roofs were torn from buildings as Krathon laid waste to everything in its path. Educational institutions suffered greatly, with reports of flooding damaging valuable equipment, shattered windows, collapsed walls, and fallen trees littering school campuses. While Taiko, in northern Taiwan, experienced strong winds, it was largely spared the worst of the rainfall. Southern regions, however, bore the full brunt of the storm, with Krathon's slow pace allowing it to unleash a relentless downpour over several days. Taedong County, in the southeast, recorded over 1.37 meters for 0.5 feet of rain since Tuesday, while neighboring Pingtung County received around 90 centimeters, 3 feet during the same period. The economic toll of Typhoon Krathon has already begun to mount, with early estimates of damages exceeding the $0.1 billion new Taiwan dollars. Taiwan's agricultural sector suffered heavy losses, with the damage estimated at 9.67 million new Taiwan dollars. The storm ravaged 230 hectares of cropland, with approximately 20% of its sustaining damage severe, enough to render 46 hectares a complete loss. Banana plantations were hit particularly hard, with 49 hectares damaged and losses estimated at roughly from 0.6 to 3 million new Taiwan dollars. The economic toll of Typhoon Krathon has already begun to mount, with early estimates of damages exceeding to $0.1 billion new Taiwan dollars. Taiwan's agricultural sector suffered heavy losses, with the damage estimated at 9.67 million new Taiwan dollars. The storm ravaged 230 hectares of cropland, with approximately 20% of its sustaining damage severe, enough to render 46 hectares a complete loss. Banana plantations were hit particularly hard, with 49 hectares damaged and losses estimated at roughly from 0.6 to 3 million new Taiwan dollars. Typhoon Krathon's onslaught on Taiwan is a stark reminder of the destructive force of nature. As the island begins the challenging process of rebuilding and recovery, it raises pressing questions about how to better prepare for and mitigate the impacts of future storms. This catastrophe underscores the urgent need for improved infrastructure and resilient community planning as Taiwan braces itself for more extreme weather in years to come.